This week we have a 1998 Honda NX125. Here's a Civil War 1863 dated Remington 44 caliber Union Army revolver. Super nice condition. Mandola with a case. Here's an ounce of gold. Canadian Elizabeth II coin. Silver dollars and half dollars. Whole bunch of vintage costume jewelry. We've got a whole bunch of vintage, like maybe 90s era boxed. Most of them are boxed. Light up sculptures. Get all of these vinyl records all around on this table. Here's a pretty freaking impressive Toby mug collection, if that's your thing. And there is some furniture and more. Looks like some PA speakers, all sorts of crazy stuff. Civil War era boot knife is cool. There's Vietnam Special Forces pack. Lots of political and presidential memorabilia. And there's more jewelry and more coins and military stuff and knives and on and on and on. Woo! All coming up in this week's auction. Woo!
Don't forget the baskets.
Yes, indeed. This is preview video for this week's Kansas City Thursday night auction. This week it will be December 11th, 2025. We're located 1801 Gwinnett Street in Kansas City, Missouri 64120. We're in the East Bottoms, just east of River Market. Kind of by the new soccer stadium and Rieger and Bally's Casino and all that good stuff. Auction night, doors open at 5, auction starts at 6, and every Wednesday we do a preview from 11 to 1. Come by, check everything out, and see what's going on. Make sure that you're subscribed to the channel and you give us a like and share and all that stuff. Say hi, Todd. What? He's a good boy. High five. High five. High five. Come on. All right, we'll get to that later. I got to get this done. All right, here we go. Thanks again for tuning in here. We'll just start. Let's just start right here. So this is a Soviet flag, and what's interesting about it is it's like older material, like 30s, 40s material. But then that's newer. So we surmise that it was, kind of I don't know, 80s or whatever, when they were kind of running low. When morale was low and they're using old supplies and all that. Reworking 60s by expanding. Anyway, you can check that out. So here's some ammo. 303. Sorry, I'm blanking out. 380 and more. Let's see, go over here. military stuff in there. Is that an actual old photo? No, it is not. Okay. Knives. More military stuff. Lots of presidential and political stuff up here. We've had it for a few weeks. We're blowing it out. This is it. So these are some big freaking, too big. These boxes are too big of military stuff, but I mean, we can't just keep, it's got to go. So, hopefully it sells for good money. Think about it. You could list this stuff on eBay and make your money $6 at a time. But like that one's really cool with Eisenhower and Nixon. If you get it just right, you can see what it would look like if they had a baby. Okay, some costumes, some signed costume pieces, and looks like more little, maybe presidential, political stuff, some jewelry, more of those old communion tokens, little watches back there. Yeah, 1 ounce, $9.99 gold, $50 Canadian Elizabeth II, commemorative, Vancouver 2010 Olympic. Then we have some Morgans and silver dollars, $50 and stuff. And let's see here. There's all sorts of stuff like that. And neat little box of photos and ephemera and more. These are super cute postcards. Here is a World War II NSKK dagger with a scabbard. So they were like the drivers. There is a World War II German fuse. These are like theatrical or really nice reproductions of these badges. Sorry if it's so loud back there. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but I can. Another box of like coins and religious stuff. There's more of those communion tokens in there. Let's see, this is kind of cute. 1970 John Lennon Bag 1 art portfolio from like the Bed Inn or whatever they called it. That's kind of cool. Painted feather.
They're like for wood carving, for like really fine wood carving.
Really fine wood carving knives. Whitland. So yeah, some nice vintage costume brooches and more. There's a little box of fun stuff there. So there is the Special Forces Combat X-Frame pack. Then here is a Remington 44 caliber new Army revolver, matching serial numbers on all the parts with serial numbers. It even comes with the book there. He's throwing that in. That will show you, basically the information that's on that card there. And yeah, please don't come up here and monkey around with it and dry fire it. Please, it's a very old black powder rifle. The barrel on it is impeccable. Like you can just look down it and see the rifling and all that. It's really really neat piece. So you don't need somebody up here monkeying around with it, please. And then another like mid 1800s Civil War era boot knife. There is a mandola, kind of mandolin, in the case. There's our buddy Todd again. Sweet boy. Costume jewelry. More vintage costume jewelry. We'll just try like choice compartment, I guess, and then sell it. Scale, more jewelry, more vintage costume, earrings and necklaces, and more. Looks like a neat tobacco box. The Far Side collection, those usually do pretty well. And a bunch of glass and porcelain and all that there. Little exit sign, really neat Ouija board, Lowe, Lowe. Ooh, that's a glower. Then this painted and signed crockery. Not sure how we're selling that. Buttons and such, tea service and more. A whole bunch of old Valentines. Very special people. Let's see what we have back here. Chad's getting ready to fly into a rage. They want me to hold a part of it?
There's some cool
Yeah,
posters just come for preview.
Yeah, those are cool. There's like Asian, there's woodblock. Well, he's got that open, I'll show you. Whatever that is. More costume back here. Oh, love that. Those usually do pretty well when we get them in. World War I soldier heading off, saying goodbye to his pup. And looks like German, like walking around medals. That's cool. It's gotta be, it's like a Span Am ceiling tile mirror thing. That's pretty cool. Knives, 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 knives. Do choice over there. And postcards.
Sorry. Almost done.
It's all good. We're running a wee bit behind today. So these are like Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, old postcards. These are all local and regional. You know, as far away as like Topeka and Jefferson City too, and maybe some St. Joe in there. Just old ones. These are kind of newer, but like 60s. Like there's really cool mid-century shots in here of furniture and buildings. More like bigger postcards, a lot more postcards to come. Another day. Let's see then. This is a pretty cool like lamp, art pottery lamp. Nice vintage one, some sort of mushroom lamp back there. I don't think it's very old. Vintage, like collegiate robe or something. So longer burgers and stuff. Then let's see, we'll go ahead and just hop over here. And we did all this, so let's just hop over here and we'll start hitting this stuff. I mean, I don't really know what to say about a lot of this. Some fossils in there that could do something. Sports cards, sure. Freaking empty. Yeah, you never know. I think with this jewelry, I didn't go through it. All right, so yeah, there you go. That's pretty nice. Is it like a reproduction or something? Probably, it's gotta be. But I like that. Lamps. Hop over here. Signs, fun signs and stuff. Some of them old, some of them not. You know, some of them just repros. But it's still fun. It's fun stuff, I think. But I mean, that's freaking cool. Advertising Vanguard. Wow. Blast from the past. There's fun stuff over here. What's going on there? Cemetery, looks like military cemetery. Claire's not helping you. Anyway, come check it out. That stuff, and then more of those, more books, like religious books and World War I era history, and then U.S. political stuff. What do we have over here? We have some of the little things like this. And these could be really good buys here. Those are all letters. All right, so you got everything squared away?
Yes, got
Okay.
hay, got everything taken out of your way.
All right.
Will you tell me what your consignment fee is?
Yeah, but I'm in the middle of doing the video right now, so I'll. Yeah, we'll get you figured out though. Here is a 1988 Honda NX125. Let's see, what does he have here? 125 single starter, runs, has title, new cylinder piston rings, new battery, new ECU, has keys, which is always good. That's reading 242, the odometer, or no, 3455. Fun little city bike for cruising around. Hold on one second. Look at this M&M. See ya. These angels are kind of neat, like made in Mexico. So there's sets and there's singles. We get those out before Christmas. We want to get that out before 4th of July. Just kidding. More fun stuff over here. Flat war, more old religious. I'll just jump over to this table for the video. I have to think about if we're going to jump back to furniture. Need old fabric. Sometimes that does crazy. Cute. That's a fun little box. Ooh, I'm going to jump back. For the video, I'm just going to go right here for now. Looks like military, Air Force mess dress, Navy, World War II, Air Force, California prison guard, flight suit coveralls. What the hell's that? Fireman? Some sort of cop? European? Chem suit, maybe? All right, let's go back here. This is just tools and whatnot. Hey, Todd. Todd is ready to go home. Okay, jump over here. We got a lot of rows of stuff this week. Looks like somebody did an estate clean out or something, and all that Avon. Guys, don't bring Avon down here. Okay? Doesn't really sell for much. ruin your day if it breaks. This kind of different story on this, so don't be like, oh look, they sell Avon. I have a garage full of freaking Avon. These are like record containers, some sort of freaking file cabinet with fun stickers on it. Big ass Yamaha PA speakers. Looks like sheet music cabinet. Nope, radio. A record player. Phonograph Victrola. Excuse me. I'll try to fly through here real quick. Okay, so a little bit of furniture. This like just came in, kind of why we're a little bit behind. So we generally accept consignment on Mondays and Fridays by appointment between 10 and 3, approved consignment. Sometimes stuff just kind of walks in the door, and that's, somebody will probably like that. Cute little mid-century piece. Those are good quality, heavy pieces of furniture. All right, I'm gonna jump back here to this. Here's a nice little revolving bookcase. Pretty impressive Toby collection, if that's your freaking thing. A lot of freaking Tobys. Thousands of dollars when they were new. Coffee. Pete's Coffee. A bunch of Toby, Royal Dalton and such reference books. That sailboat or sailing cove or whatever print is pretty cool. It's signed down there. Come check it out. Books. And while I'm back here looking at this stuff, my mind drifts back to the revolver and the gold coin, and how sometimes people get caught up on buying stuff for like what it's worth that day. I don't know, spend a little more, buddy. Gold's not going anywhere. Guns aren't going anywhere. The 3 G's, gold, guns, and guitars. 3 things that always hold their value.
Thank you, that smells so good. It looks so good.
The guy that brought the gold coin in said everywhere he took it to, everywhere he called, every place he took it into, just tried to rip him off. Like, You smelling lots of good stuff, Todd? We'll go, pal. One of those watches up there is a Donald Trump watch. Just so that you know. I did see that earlier. I had forgotten about it.
Solid.
An amazing collectible, sure to rise in value over time. Dilly dilly. Remember when that was Bud Light still? Those were good times. That's cute. Queen Mary. Kind of some fun art over here. Records. Records. It's running behind. I can't really show you too much of them, but there are a lot. Yeah, looks like some mailers too. I'm gonna have to sell all my records the way things are freaking going. Everything's so freaking expensive. Ugh. Maybe those speakers or something. Jesus.
Come see for yourselves. Okay, you go outside.
I took him out not too long ago. He's manipulative. It's plugged in where the yeah. No reason to think that's not authentic. Doubt they're really faking smell. Oh, maybe. Who knows? I'm gonna jump over and do this stuff really quick. So these like 90s Christmas light up sculptures. I think 90s probably. So a lot of them are in boxes. These were not in boxes. I tried to hook these all up in series, like to get them going, and couldn't get it figured out. So not that that means anything. Well, I mean, it means something that I couldn't freaking figure it out. But you're welcome to come and try. Please, actually, do. Come plug all these in and get them fired up for us. Whoa. All right, I already showed you that. Let's just hit this while we're here. Miller Lite bar, hood. I'll just do here, since I am here. Ah, that's a good little box. Those probably a good box. What? That's a good box. They don't feel all crusty and don't look all banged up. All right, all right. All right, Andrea. Okay. Invocation to the hydrogen era. Wait, what? I'll have to give that a second look. Surely not. I wonder if Krugy looked at that. Okay, let's go over here. There's my buddy. And I'll knock this stuff out here. Toys and tools. That's a good stack of stuff there. Stuff below, chock full of Hot Wheels. Matchbox Hot Wheels. Full freaking boxes. Not playing around. Russell Light. Nice. Very nice. Not what it used to be, but that's a lot of pieces. Francoma. I don't know. Walmart. Epoch. Korea. Cute little garden stuff. Dang. That's a lot of Tupperware. Yeah, good stuff over here. Barbies from lots of different time periods. It's like G.I. Joe in there too. Gonna want to look around through that stuff. Looks like somebody's taped it. And oh my gosh, I showed you that stuff. So now it's time for the stuff that I forgot. Not a lot of stuff, but some. I generally forget to do the things over here. Dang. Whoops. What the hell? So accordion over here, looks like some stenograph, I mean. Ooh. Yeah, I didn't know that did that. How do they get around copyright? So yeah, fun neat old chalks here, and then look at all that. Gas station, 8-part restaurant lot. Neat old stuff. So yeah, I guess that's it, you guys. We'll see you preview on Wednesday and auction on Thursday.